Okay, nice. I think I'm live. Oh, let me get my phone. I'm gonna get my phone before I forget. I always forget. Okay. Hopefully, no one. I've realized in my editing of the videos of this that people, when they text me, you guys see the notifications. Trying to get the whole board there. Okay, nice. Still not in my normal place that I live, that I stay. I don't know how to call it. But let me pull up my stream here on my phone so I can. Okay. I also can see the delay of myself, and I think that's hilarious. All right. So today, what I'm going to be working on. Oh, let me close the. I leave that open for some reason. Oh, should I refresh this? I actually don't know. Okay, so yesterday I had the problem where I ran out of voice minutes. So I upgraded. I got the premium account. It I did have to pay for it, and you're gonna see a notification come up in a second. I did have to pay for it, so that's fun. but but it's fun. It's fun. Like it's my own platform. I'm more than happy to pay. Uh, what I'm gonna be working on today. This morning I was in a session with one of my students, and there were two problems that came up on the geometry regions that I really couldn't solve. I sat there and I was like, I have no idea how to solve, and it made me feel really bad. So I'm gonna do it here live with Lumi, and we're gonna see if Lumi can walk me through it and teach me what I didn't get yesterday. And then today I really want to finish up the rest of the GRE questions. Uh, Also, I didn't stream last night, and I don't really have a good excuse. I kind of just didn't stream. I was really tired. That's not a good excuse. Uh, so today I'm gonna stream now, and I'm gonna stream later, just to make up for the stream I missed last night. And later will be dedicated to creating the study plan and actually working through lessons with Lumi. Because I'll be back at home and I'll have my regular whiteboard. Not that at home it's a whiteboard, it's also just pieces of paper taped to a wall. But yeah, low tech versus high tech. I don't know. Okay, so let's jump into it. So the first question, and I have all the screenshots here of all the problems. So it was this one, uh, and I was working on this problem with my student, and I didn't know. I didn't know. We tried together, and we figured that we have to find all the missing angles. Uh, but maybe Lumi will have a much better method than I came up with. My method was let me find all the missing angles, and that'll be how we figure out. Because we know. Sorry, I'm looking at the stream to see if I need to move the camera. Okay, so the shape, man, this is so not comfortable. Okay, the shape looks like. I don't want to draw it random. Okay, it looks like this. Right? It looks like that. And then there's a triangle here. And then, like, not exactly a triangle. There's, like, a missing piece there. And then they give us some angle measures. So while Lumi is loading, I'm going to actually just look at the problem. It's not my downloads. It's this one. Okay. So it's 65, 60, 80, 30, and it's J H S O U A. Okay, and we need to find HSA, which is we need to find this angle here. So let's see if Lumi can figure it out, because I could not.
Hey Jin, welcome back. I see you've uploaded a trapezoid geometry problem. Problem 6 with trapezoid Josh and all those angles marked. This looks like a nice puzzle involving triangles and angle relationships. What part of this problem would you like help with? Are you stuck on where to start, or is there a specific step that's giving you trouble?
Hey Lumi, so I don't really even know if I did anything correctly. Can we just start at the top and walk me through the whole thing?
Absolutely. Let me pull up the whiteboard and recreate this diagram so we can work through it together step by step.
Oh, wait, Lumi, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. But can you draw it in white? Because I'm in dark mode, so black doesn't come out well on the whiteboard.
No worries at all. Let me clear this and redraw it in white for you.
Wait, no, that's not how it's supposed to look. U is supposed to be on the bottom line, and then it's supposed to be a line from H to U, not H to A.
Got it! Let me fix that. H to U, not H to A. Let me erase that line and draw the correct one. There we go. Now we have the trapezoid Josh with the
Wait,
line from
no,
H
hold
to
on.
U.
Uh, so you didn't erase the line from H to A, but also U is supposed to be at the same level as A, so it's supposed to go to the other side. Can you erase it and draw it again?
You're right. Let me start fresh and get this diagram correct. Let me clear and redraw it properly with U on the baseline. Perfect. Now we have the trapezoid Josh with J, U, A, O all on the bottom line, H and S at the top, and the lines H, U, and S, A drawn. Ready to work through this problem?
Yeah, so I know that angle J is 65, angle UHS is 60, angle ASO is 80, and angle SOA is 30.
Good! Let me write those down so we can see what we're working with. Perfect! So we need to find angle HSA. Now, looking at the diagram, do you see any triangles that might help us? What triangles do you notice?
Yes, I mean triangle SAO is obviously there. And so the measure of angle A in that triangle, and it's actually the angle SAO, would be 80 plus 30, and then that number minus 180. So it'd be 70.
Excellent thinking. Yes, triangle SAO is perfect to start with. Let me show that calculation. Perfect! So angle OAS is 70 degrees. Now, here's a key question. Point A is on the straight line from J to O, right? What does that tell us about the angles on either side of point A?
Oh, yeah, yeah. So I know that part. So those angles add up to 180, which means angle SAJ or SAU is 110.
Exactly right. You're on fire. Let me write that down.
Stop. Sorry, I'm dog sitting and the dog is wanting me to give him attention. Just gonna. Okay. There.
No worries at all. Go give that pup some love. I'll be right here when you're ready to continue. The whiteboard will stay just as it is.
No, no, we can continue. So, SAJ is 110, right? That's where we're at? Or SAH? Wait, SAH? No, no, you mean SAU.
Good catch on the angle naming. So we're looking at angle SAH. Since we have line SA going up from point A, and we need the angle on the H side, it's detendal SAH, or dental HAS. Same angle, just different notation. And yes, you're right. It's 110 degrees. Let me finish writing that.
Wait, no, no, I'm saying that it's not. There's no line from H to A. Remember, we corrected that. It's actually the line from H to U. So the quadrilateral in the middle is HUAS, and so the angle we're looking at is SAJ or SAU. Gonna go away.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I apologize for the confusion. Looking at the diagram we drew, we have lines H-U and S-A, not H-A. So we have quadrilateral HUAS in the middle. And yes, the angle we found is delta SAJ, which is 110 degrees. So now the question is, to find delta HSA, what triangle or shape should we focus on? We're looking for the angle at S in the problem. What do you think?
Well, it's a quadrilateral with 360 degrees, but we don't have angle HUA.
You're right. We'd need angle HUA to use the quadrilateral approach. Let me think about this differently with you. Look at the diagram. Even though there's no physical line drawn from H to A, could we imagine drawing that line? What triangle would that create, and would it help us find HSA?
Well, that would create. But we wouldn't know the angle measure of HAS, right?
Actually, wait, let's think about this. If we draw line HA, we'd create triangle HAS. And here's the key. We already found that depel HAS is 110 degrees, right? Now, what about the angle at H in that triangle? Would depel HAAA be related to the depel HHEU that were given as 60 degrees? Look at points S, H, U, and A. How do you think those angles might be connected?
I have no idea. I'm so confused.
Okay, no worries. Let me help clarify this. Let me add that imaginary line HA to the diagram so we can see triangle HAS more clearly, and I'll walk you through the key insight. Perfect. Now look at triangle HS. We know double HS equals 110 degrees. Here's the key insight. Looking at point H, we have rays going to S, to U, and to A. The angle double HSU is given as 60 degrees. Since U and A are both on the same straight baseline, and U is between H's projection and A, the angle double HS is actually the same as double HS. They're the same angle. So angle HS equals 60 degrees. Now, in triangle HS, if we know two angles, can we find the third?
No, that explanation actually made me so much more confused. Can we start over? Can we erase everything and start over?
Absolutely. Let's start fresh with a clearer approach. That's totally okay. Sometimes a clean slate helps everything click. Okay, fresh start. Let me draw just the basic trapezoid Josh, with the key points clearly labelled, and we'll take this step by step in a simpler way. There's trapezoid Josh. Now let me add point A, on the base where line SA comes down. Good. So we need to find D5 HSA, the angle at point S. Here's the simple strategy. We're going to use triangle HSO. We can find all the angles in that triangle, and then D5SA will be part of the bigger angle at S. Does that sound like a clearer path?
Maybe. So I know that in triangle SAO, S is 80, A is 70, and O is 30, right?
Perfect. Yes, you've got triangle SAO figured out completely. Now here's the key insight. Look at point S. We have angle OSA, which is 80 degrees, and we're looking for angle SA. Now, how are those two angles related at point S? If you look at the three rays coming out of S, what do you notice?
Uh, I mean, HSA is just the other side of that, but we can't imply anything about what HSA might be, right? Because we just know that OSA is 80.
Exactly right. We can't just assume anything about HSA from OSA alone. We need more information. So let's think about what angle we can find. Look at the trapezoid. We have the big angle HSO. If we could find angle HSO, then we'd know. HSO equals HSA plus ASO. And we already know ASO is 80 degrees. So if we find HSO, we can subtract 80 to get HSA. Does that make sense as a strategy?
Yeah, but oh wait, is this have something to do with angle HJA or HJO? Because I know that angle is 65.
Good thinking. Yes, angle J is 65 degrees. Now, here's a key property of trapezoids. Josh's is a trapezoid with HS parallel to JO. When you have parallel lines like that, what happens with angles on the same side? Think about angles J and H. They're on the same side of the trapezoid. What's the relationship between angles on the same side of a trapezoid when the sides are parallel?
Oh, I know this. I know this. It's that they add up to 180. So J and H in that trapezoid equal 180, and O and S in that trapezoid equal 180.
Yes! Exactly! You've got it! So if J and the whole angle at H add up to 180, and J is 65, what's the whole angle at H?
It's 180 minus 65, which is 115.
Perfect! So D plus JHS equals 115 degrees. Now, using the same trapezoid property on the other side, O is 30 degrees. So what's the whole angle at S?
Oh, it would be 80 plus 30 plus x equals 180.
Wait, let me clarify what you're thinking. Are you saying angle O plus angle OC plus something equals 180? Actually, the trapezoid property says that angle O plus the whole angle at S should equal 180. So it's just 30 plus the whole angle at S equals 180. What would that whole angle at S be?
Yeah, but the whole angle at S is 80 plus some number that we don't know yet.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I see what you're saying. The whole angle at S is actually demtxo, which is made up of demthsa plus demtaso. So you're saying angle HSO equals angle HSA plus 80. And from the trapezoid property, 30 plus angle HSO equals 180. So 30 plus equals 180. Can you solve for angle HSA from that?
Yeah, so then it's 70.
Wait, let me check that with you. Let's work through it step by step. 30 plus equals 180. So, 30 plus angle HSA plus 80 equals 180. That means angle HSA plus 110 equals 180. So what's angle HSA?
It's 70 because it's 180 minus 110, right?
Perfect! Yes, angle HSA equals 70 degrees. That's your answer. Let me write out the solution so you can see the whole path.
You don't have to write out the whole solution. I think I get it. Can you clear the whiteboard and drop it? I'll upload the next problem. I just need to let the dog outside.
Perfect! All set. Go take care of the pup, and I'll be ready when you upload the next problem.
Okay. Nice. Okay. I completely forgot that angles on the same side of a trapezoid equal 180 if the lines are parallel. And do we know the lines are parallel? I didn't No, it's non-parallel. Ah, man, I have to go back and correct Lumi on that one. Uh, but I'm gonna move on to the next one. So I think this was actually a really good showcase of there are some problems that even Lumi will struggle with, and this is where I say this is not meant to replace teachers or tutors, right? This is really just meant to be an augment. Oh, the dog wants to be let back in. 1 second. Because you can see that Lumi won't always get it correctly, especially with geometry problems. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to be let back in. Sorry, dog sitting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Lumi will have an easier time with this one because it's just a triangle like this, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, I should read the problem. Oh, not that. Sorry, you got to see my edits for a second. It's in documents. It's this one. Okay, next one looks like this. So we have... Oh, wrong pen. So we have something like this, where it's RTS. We know 55, 8, and 9, and we look for area. Okay. Now the dog wants to be let back in. I'll do that while Lumi is thinking. Okay, he like runs away every time I go to open the door. He doesn't want to come inside. I don't know what's going on with him. Okay, let me checking out my work. But yeah, this. Oh, what? Bro, I opened the door for you. What? Why are you being so... Bro, stop. Relax. Okay. He's being crazy. Or something. Do you need something? You have food and water. Ow. What? Ow! Did you just bite me? He's never bitten me before. Why are you biting me? Okay, so I'm gonna... I don't know what he wants, he's just looking at me. I think you... Connor, are you okay? I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he wants. Can you guys hear him? Can you guys hear him? I don't know if anyone's in the chat. I see the chat, but I don't see anyone typing, so I'm gonna assume no one is okay. Alright, let's jump into it. And hopefully he doesn't make too much noise.
Hey Jin, welcome back. I see you've uploaded problem 16, a triangle area problem with triangle RST. You've got two sides and the angle between them at R is 55 degrees. What's your initial thought on how to approach finding the area? Have you worked with this type of setup before?
Okay, so the way I thought about this one is that we would bisect angle R and create two angles there and then have it go down to ST. But I'm realizing now that actually we can't do that because so the way I was thinking, right, we bisect angle R, it goes down to ST, and that'll help us find the height using sine, cosine, tangent. But now I realize that wouldn't work because bisector wouldn't go straight down.
Great thinking. You're right. The angle bisector wouldn't create a perpendicular height, so that approach would get messy. But here's the beautiful thing. You don't need to find the height at all for this problem. When you know two sides and the included angle between them, there's a direct formula for area. Have you seen the formula that uses sine with two sides and an angle? Think about what information you have, two sides and the angle between them.
Oh, okay, I see. He wants to go for a walk. Okay, I'm gonna take him for a walk because he's being annoying. Streaming for how long was the stream? It's only been about 30 minutes. I will be back and I'll continue the stream right after I take him out because I think he wants to go out. Okay, I'll be right back.